Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vera and we are here today to do cash stuffing for September week 4. I am so excited because this video marks 6 months of cash stuffing and making YouTube videos. The videos are really like an accountability thing for me, just to hold me responsible, because if I didn't do them, I probably wouldn't continue with the cash stuffing. And then it would just be in our bank account and we would spend it and yada yada. So anyways, I'm so excited. There probably will be interruptions in this video because my littlest is just in the living room watching a show real quick. So I'll probably have to go and, situate that, but it won't affect y'all, I don't think. So anyways, over here we have just under $500. I believe it should be $495. And yeah, let's get to it. Hope you guys are having a great week. It is only Tuesday when I'm filming this, so not much has happened this week, but so far so good. So, medical is going to get $50 this week. And I was right about the dental appointments we have coming up. It is the beginning of October, but it's just showing on my calendar as September, just, how it does that. But I actually need to reschedule those because they're at like an inconvenient time. So anyways, medical has 150, 250, 354, 420, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. 475 in medical. Car maintenance is getting 25 this week. And 5. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 125, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 150 in car maintenance. Month ahead is getting a big chunk today, you guys. It's getting $125. So 120 and a 5. Just with the move, month ahead is way more important to me than it was in the previous months. This is something that I actually really wish we had more money in now, but you can't go back in time and change anything. So right now we've got 1, 2, 3, 354, 455, 550, 570, 90, 600, 610, 15, 20, 25. 625. And with the move, since I mentioned it, the timeline has changed again, which is really frustrating. It hasn't technically changed. We still have that availability, but the owners of our house do want to get the house that we're living in listed a little bit sooner than they originally thought. So they want to list it in December if they can. So that really means that we need to get out before then. So we are looking. We've found a house that we really like. My husband really, really likes it. It's in a really good school district. It's closer to work. The house is really cute, has nice flooring, etc. But there's just one issue that they haven't worked out yet. And if they can't figure that out, then it's not something that we're going to budge on. And we probably won't put in an offer. But we are seeing 3 more houses tonight, and then I think we'll probably make a decision. So we'll see. But there's just like so much going on behind the scenes, and like there's a million different things happening all at once that are happening within the next like 3 months, and it's just so stressful. But anyways, back to school is not getting anything. Travel is not getting anything. Home is going to get $20 this week. And I did ask my husband about the U-Haul situation because last time I was saying I didn't remember it being super expensive, and I was right. The U-Haul, he said, was maybe like $100, I think a little bit less, so we should be good, but any money that's in here that's extra will just be like obviously for something else. Or something that I didn't take into consideration, like washer and dryer or lawn and garden, is that we will have pest control as well. And I don't have a folder for that, so any money that I have like left over in some of these might go to pest control. But anyways, home has 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 25, 30. 130 in home. Was that right? 20, 40, 60, 81, 120. No, 10, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, okay. 130 in home. Washer and dryer is going to get 25 this week. So we've got 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 350 in washer and dryer. And as you can tell, I desperately need to do some sort of condensing. But speaking of condensing, I actually don't even know what the next couple of months will look like for cash stuffing, unfortunately. I was informed by the lender that the way that I take money out and put money back into the bank seems like suspicious. So I don't know if that's something that I can continue while they're like monitoring our cards. I don't know if it's like just until closing or if it's a month after closing. Some of y'all might know better than I have if you've purchased a house before. We have not purchased a house before, so I'm not sure like the ins and outs of it. But yeah, so I don't know what that looks like here in the next, couple weeks. I know I for sure can do at least one more stuffing with the money that I have set aside, but I don't know if I can do anything else other than that, which is kind of a bummer. But if that's not true, then obviously I'll continue. If it is, I'll get more information and we'll go from there. But yeah, so big comfy couch is going to get 20. Sorry for rambling. I have so much to say, so much going on in my mind. But yeah, I don't know like what to expect, and I just want to throw that out there just in case I don't post in the next couple weeks and you're like, what's happening? Big comfy couch has 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 40, 60, 82, 220, 40, 60, 80, 280. And I did just realize, talking to my husband recently about this couch that we have to replace, is that I was thinking we should have the money sooner rather than later, but actually we don't need the money saved up until probably June or July, because we're waiting for them to get a new place, and then once they're all settled in, then we can send it. Or also, if they don't find a new place, then they won't have anywhere to have said couch. So if they stay in the apartment that they're in right now, then we don't need it for a long time, but at the soonest, probably summer next year. But anyways, 280 is a good start. And of course, if we don't make it to 2,000 or 2,500 or whatever, that's totally okay. Whatever we have in here will be better than nothing. Lawn and garden is going to get 25 this week. 25. All right, so lawn and garden has 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 175. Always Something is going to get 25 as well. So we've got 120, 40, 60, 82, 220, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 250 and Always Something. And that is it for the black binder. Moving on to the blue family binder. First up, we have Boo. Boo is getting $20 this week. So Boo has 1, 2, 3, 320, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 4, 5, 10, 15, and 20. 420 in Boo. And y'all know Peach gets the exact same thing. So Peach is also getting 20. So we've got 1, 2, 250, 3, 320, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 410, 15, and 20. So that is good, they match. And I'm super excited. Kitty Cat is getting 25 this week. And I did not call the vet like I said I was going to last week, but that's okay. I think I'm going to call them for Thursday, like to see if they have an appointment on Thursday, early in the morning. But the cat that I want to bring in, suddenly I think she knows that I want to take her to the vet. So she's like fearful of me right now. I haven't done anything, but every time I look at her, she's just like, not today, ma'am. And she scatters, like she runs. And she's our chunkiest cat. So she's not running fast, but she's like, you're not going to get me today. But somehow she knows. She knows. I'm like, I'm going to take you to the vet. But anyways, Kitty Cats has 1, 2, 220, 40, 60, 80, 3, 310, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 350. And I think her visit is going to be probably around the same exact amount as Rosa's. So I'm guessing around 400 or 415 because I do want to ask them to cut her nails because she is polydactyl and she has one nail like right, oh, I don't know if y'all saw that, but she has like one nail right in here and it curves around. It's really unfortunate, but I just want to make sure that it's like not growing into her skin. So anyways, Celebrate is going to get 10 this week. So Celebrate has 1, 150, 2, 220, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 270 in Celebrate. And then Gifts is also going to get 10. This one is so many bills, but I don't want to condense Gifts, but I actually need to go buy a gift, so maybe that'll help. Gifts now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 120, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 210, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. 270 in Gifts. And then Date Night is going to get $10 as well. I actually probably should take money out of here, but we haven't technically gone on any dates. But because we've been looking at houses, especially during the week, my husband will get off work, we'll go look at the houses, and then we won't be done until probably 8:30. And then because we're looking like 30 to 45 minutes away from our house, we don't get home until after 10 o'clock. Because between houses and coming home, we'll just stop and get food. So we've purchased food to eat at the house, obviously for groceries, but we're going out and eating. We ate like Saturday, I think Tuesday, Thursday, and then a Saturday again. So we've spent like, double the amount that we usually do on groceries. So anyways, that money has to come from somewhere. So I've been thinking about taking it out of here, but it's not technically a date, but we need money. We have money. It's all good. I don't know. It might stay in here, it might not. We'll see. Anyways, Date Night has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 160 in Date Night. And then Soccer is getting skipped, but I wanted to mention, I totally forgot last week because my brain was so blah during that video, but we started soccer for Boo, well, and my husband started soccer team as well, our season as well. But anyways, Boo did so amazing. He, during this first game ever, like we've never done any type of practice or anything, he scored 3 goals. It was amazing. And he got his first ever medal. He was so excited. Literally the entire ride home, he's like, Mama, I got my first medal. It was so exciting. I have no clue. Could not tell you if his team won because I have no, like, if you've ever watched little kids play a sport, especially soccer, it's literally like they're just like running in a circle. Um, and like the other team kept scoring on themselves. So I don't know what the score was. And then the second game, he did score one time, I think, but the other team was so good. I've never seen a group of like small kids just like so together, so in it. The coach was just like, their coach was incredible. He was like had them practicing drills. It was crazy. But anyways, he's having so much fun. He loves cheering for his team. They're like the red team all the time. So he's like, go red, go red. It's just the cutest thing ever. So yeah, anyways, moving on. Twirls and Tumbles is also getting skipped because they both have 100 in there, and that is good for now. So that is it for the blue binder. Ooh, close. And then last but not least, we've got holidays. Let's see. Halloween is getting 25 this week. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 40, 60, 82, 210, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. 275 in Halloween. And I haven't purchased the costumes yet, but we still have obviously like a month to go, so I'll probably do that pretty soon. I don't want it to be like one of those things where it's like they don't ship in time or something. But anyways, Thanksgiving is getting 10. So now in Thanksgiving we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, and 40. 140. And I have no clue what our plans are. My in-laws, I don't believe are going to come down just because with the move, they are going to try to come down in December. And then since they were already here, they were here in the end of August for my nephew or my niece's birthday. So yeah, I don't think they're coming into town. And then my family doesn't do Thanksgiving together anymore since like my parents moved away. So yeah, and I think I've told y'all a bazillion times before, but just in case you're new, my husband does not like Thanksgiving food. I don't know why. He's crazy, but even if we do pizza or something or like takeout, obviously this is enough to cover it. So I think we should be good. I'm only going to stuff next week, I think, and then I'll be done with Thanksgiving as well as Halloween. So next we have Christmas, and as you guys know, if you've been watching for a minute, it gets the last 50 as always. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 455, 556, 657, 750 in cash, and then the 500 in the bank. So I think we are really good there too. I really need to write down like who I need to give gifts to, how much I want to spend, and then see if I can do like the angel tree, which I love doing. That's literally my favorite thing ever. And see if, you know, what my kids really need or want. They don't need or want for anything really. But, you know, obviously I'm not going to give them nothing. But anyways, yeah, that is it. That's all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, always leave them in the comments. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!